hear you.
In your headset?
Yes.
Headset?
You come up close.
Nope.
Gotta turn it up.
Trying
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay. Who doesn't hear me?
I had to take it off standby.
No, don't.
There.
Oh,
Yeah,
you hear me?
that was good.
Oh, yeah?
That's a lot. Yeah.
Okay. Is there anybody who doesn't hear me now?
Chariots, horses, and probably a lot of the cities that I've seen.
See all the residents
Yes.
around us, and you can see the whole area, including the wall.
Yeah.
So this is
These are lintels. So they would have been over the doorway.
The blood on the left.
Archaeology up there, we found remnants of Egyptian architecture. We found the governor's mansion, and we found a lot of archaeology in the style of Egypt because they were the ones running the show here. Now, the city of Beit Sha'an is mentioned most notably in the Bible in connection. Get out of the city. Because remember that this Rift Valley that we're in, it's essentially a fault line. And we have earthquakes all the time here. Most of them are barely registered. But we can assume that the people who lived here had experience with earthquakes. Their initial tremor was probably enough of a warning for everybody to get out of the built-up area of the city. And one guy came back to get the money. We don't know who he was. Maybe his wife sent him back to get their life savings. Maybe it was a priest who came to rescue the treasure of the temple. Maybe it was a looter. We don't know who it was, but he was the one unlucky soul that was caught here when the big jolt hit. And that's the most plausible explanation for why we didn't find any other dead bodies here. Questions? Anybody?
Amazing. Awesome.
Isn't it?
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm sorry we can't spend more time here. There are a bunch of other fun things I would have loved to have shown you, but we got to be on our way. So let's go back up to the front. And then we have to ride this dumb train to get to the parking lot where Abed is waiting for us.
Oh, good. It was just amazing. Isn't that amazing?
And they're just destroying all the Israelite crops again and again and again. And what happens whenever there's an oppressor is that the people of Israel cry out to God and they say, please save us. We'll do anything to stop us. And God takes pity on them. And is a no-go. Someone who has no tribal
Affiliation. Affiliation.
no affiliation. Thank you over there in the cheap seat. The Arab capital, Megiddo. No, it's about half a mile from the town. Now let's keep going across the way. You can see Maritima, which is that very rounded vessel. In Judges, that's the scene of the battle between Deborah and Barak versus Sisera, the leader of the Canaanite forces. And in the Gospels, some people believe Mount Tabor is the site of the Transfiguration of Jesus. And this building, we'd be able to even see the church on the top. Not everyone agrees. Some say it's more likely that it is Mount Hermon, which we saw yesterday, which we will want to Scripture is vague about it. It says they're going to have a high hill. They were previously in Caesarea Philippi before the Transfiguration. So some to visit to Caesarea Philippi and the Transfiguration, and that was certainly enough time to journey down here to Mount Tabor, which is not nowhere near as high as Mount Hermon is, but in this context, it is a pretty hill. So we're not sure. Straight ahead, you can see the hill of Moreh that we spoke about. Shunem, the village of Shunem. This is on the right-hand side of the slope. That's where the Philistines camped when they went to fight against Saul, and that's where the Midianites were camped before Gideon went out to attack them. You can see Mount Gilboa. Off there, we came from that direction. We can't see Beit Sha'an's metropolis, but it's clear on the other side of the valley. Now, off in this direction, in the distance, you can see the mountains of Samaria, and right down here is the famous intersection. Whoops, that Megiddo is commanding. We came from the left there, and we made a right turn here. If we would have gone straight, we would have driven down the road that lies in exactly the same place as that ancient highway leading from the coastal plain all the way up to here. The road hasn't changed at all. It's been paved over and repaved many times throughout the Okay. Now, just over to this side for a quick moment.
Are you with me?